Okay, so in this sub-lesson, we're going to introduce comments in reports and dashboards, and then we're going to go through a demonstration of both. Okay, so in the Power BI service, you have some incredible abilities to go ahead and comment on reports, dashboard tiles, or an entire dashboard. And you can direct comments at an individual or make them generic in nature. So let's go ahead and actually show you how to do this on the dashboard. So let's go ahead and do the dashboard level first. So up at the very top of the screen here, you're going to notice this comment. If I go ahead and click on this, this is going to make a comment on the entire dashboard. So I can go ahead and make a general comment in here saying, hey, looks good or something like that. And this will be directed to the entire audience of this dashboard here. But maybe I want to actually target it at a specific user. So maybe I want to go ahead and get this to Jared McKenzie, like so. So I can say, hey, this looks good as well. So I can go ahead and post this comment over to Jared. And now we get a conversation thread going on this entire dashboard. So I can do that. I can actually go over to an individual tile. So I'm over here on the sales performance now. I can go and do the exact same thing. And maybe I can go in here and once again say Jared, oops, let's actually get this typed right. Jared McKenzie, sales are trending, right? Are trending. Something like that. I can go ahead and make that post there. And now that is being denoted for the specific tile. So it's spotlighted the tile for this conversation here. We can see that right there now has shown this tile in spotlight mode. And we can see a little tile conversation right here as well. So if I click on that, it will go ahead and pull this up. So once again, I can comment at the dashboard level itself or at the individual tile. So those are two places you can do comments. Now I actually want to show you how to go about doing this at the report level. So I'm just going to click on my workspace here, go over to the report. Let's just go ahead and pick the sales data mart. I can actually go in here and actually click the comment button as well and actually add in comments basically the same way I did back in the dashboard where I can make them generic in nature, or I can direct them at the entire audience. So one of the really nice things about when you add a comment to a report, Power BI will capture the current filter and slicer values and essentially create a bookmark for you. This means that when you select or respond to a comment, the report page or report visual may change to show you the filter and slicer selections are active when the comment was first added, which is absolutely fantastic because if you're making a comment on a specific view of the dashboard, we actually want that commentary and that has been placed in there to come along with the filter context so we get back to the information that user was actually looking at. And some final notes about the commentary features here is if you want to collaborate with others, you do need to have a Power BI Pro license to do this, or the content itself has to be hosted in Power BI premium capacity. So always keep that in mind when we're doing work here in the service is which license type do I have? And that was a discussion that we had way back in the very first lesson of the course. All right, so that takes us to the very end of this sub lesson on using comments in dashboards and reports.